subscribe for more.
I never thought my marriage would end with a sentence that sounded more like a business proposal than a confession. My name is Daniel Wright. I'm 44, lived most of my life in Leeds, worked in logistics, predictable hours, predictable pay, predictable routines. I married Sophie because she felt like the opposite of predictable. She was sharp, outspoken, always chasing something new. For years, that contrast worked. I grounded her. She energized me. Or at least, that's what I told myself. We were married 14 years. No affairs that I knew of. No screaming matches. Just life. Mortgage, responsibilities, aging parents, fewer laughs over time. Somewhere along the way, Sophie stopped seeing me as a partner and started seeing me as a limitation. She didn't say it outright, but I felt it. The way she sighed when I talked about work. The way she rolled her eyes when I wanted quiet weekends. The way she stayed out later with friends while I stayed home pretending not to notice. Then she met Marcus. She said he was a colleague from a creative consulting firm she'd started collaborating with. Younger, confident, emotionally open. That phrase should have been my warning. Suddenly, she was dressing differently. Staying out later. Smiling at her phone. When I asked, calmly, she accused me of being insecure. I didn't push. I didn't snoop. I trusted my wife. Or maybe I just didn't want to confirm what my gut already knew. The shift was gradual but undeniable. Sophie became distant at home but oddly energized everywhere else. Conversations turned transactional. Dinner was eaten separately. Nights ended with her scrolling while I stared at the ceiling. Still, nothing concrete. Nothing I could point to and say, this is where it broke. Until the night she decided to be honest. It was a Tuesday. Ordinary. She poured herself a glass of wine, didn't offer me one, and sat across from me at the kitchen table. Her posture was calm, rehearsed. That scared me more than anger ever could. She said my name the way people do when they're about to deliver bad news they've already accepted. She told me she had feelings for Marcus. That it wasn't just physical, but also wasn't something she wanted to give up. She said she loved me, but also loved him. Then came the sentence that changed everything. I don't want to choose, she said. I think we can make this work if you're willing to share me. Otherwise, we should divorce. No shouting. No tears. Just terms. I didn't respond immediately. I noticed absurd details instead. The hum of the fridge. A crack in the wall near the window. My own breathing, slow and steady, like my body was already detaching. I asked one question. If I say no, is there anything to save? She shook her head. Not sadly. Decisively. That was my answer, too. I told her I wouldn't share my wife. I wouldn't negotiate my self-respect. I said if divorce was the alternative, then divorce it was. For the first time, her composure cracked. She asked if I was really willing to throw away 14 years over something modern couples do all the time. I didn't argue. I just said I deserved a partner who chose me without conditions. That night, I slept in the guest room. The house felt different, like it already belonged to someone else. The next morning, I contacted a solicitor. Quietly. Methodically. I didn't confront Marcus. I didn't post cryptic quotes online. I simply started dismantling the life we'd built, one practical step at a time. Sophie seemed stunned by how little I fought.